Well, good evening. When I was asked to speak for 5 minutes about early childhood, it should have been a piece of cake for me because I feel as if I've been speaking for 500 years about early childhood. But it's a little harder to crystallize it than I might have thought. But as Dale said, the inequities and the resulting opportunity gaps began long before children enter school. Returns on investment are actually greatest in those first 3 to 4 years of life, and future success in school and life is highly correlated with the physical health, social emotional development, and learning opportunities that occur in those earliest years. Each dollar that we invest in high-quality programs like full-day quality pre-K before a child enters kindergarten returns approximately 7 times that through better grade progression and achievement, along with later outcomes, including higher levels in employment, less dependent on public assistance, and less involvement with the criminal justice system. Renowned child advocate and early education pioneer Bob Keeshan, who many of my more mature colleagues may know as Captain Kangaroo, said, "Children don't drop out of school when they are 15. They do so in kindergarten, and they wait 10 years to make it official." Today, just over half of Dallas County children are ready for kindergarten, and 4 out of 10 pass the 3rd grade reading assessment, and 14%, as you saw, are prepared for college success. School readiness is essential to ongoing school achievement, and kindergarten readiness is highly predictive of future success or failure. So, Dallas, we have room to grow and great opportunities for investment and engagement. So here are 3. 1, over 30,000 Dallas County 3- and 4-year-olds who would be eligible for free public pre-K are not accessing free public pre-K, Head Start, or nationally accredited child care in our county. Think about that number for just a second. 30,000 kids, that's 10,000 more than the capacity of the American Airlines Center. And among these children are our future teachers, doctors, corporate leaders, scientists, mayors, if they are given the opportunities they need and they deserve. And parents and caregivers want to help young children be ready for school and life, but none of us really raise our children all by ourselves. We all need resources and support to do so. And while there's growing recognition of the importance of early education, early childhood teachers and caregivers too often have limited professional development and low compensation and little recognition of the critical work that they do. They are people builders, not babysitters, and they need to be recognized as such. So, despite our challenges, we have some real bright spots in our community as well. And the positive momentum that we've seen is amazing. To have watched this over the 20 years of my career in Dallas is so heartening. And I want to give us just a few examples. Public-private partnerships like the 0 to 5 Funders Collaborative, where over 30 foundations have pooled resources together to provide a holistic approach toward expanding educational opportunities for families in the Bachman Lake community. We've doubled the number of early registrants for pre-K last spring through collaborative awareness efforts led by more than 75 community partners. And concentrated efforts in districts across the county have increased access and quality. To mention a few, the Bonham Early Childhood Center in Grand Prairie, the significant growth in pre-K access in DeSoto ISD, and the work in our own Dallas ISD, by where the end of this year, every pre-K classroom will have a dedicated specialist to increase quality. This is such a significant growth. This time last year, only 9 classrooms had a specialist. We have a commitment also from the Dallas County Community College District to create an early childhood learning institute to prepare teachers for that growing population of young children. And as you heard Dale say, bipartisan legislative focus on increasing quality and availability of pre-K and strengthening partnerships with private child care providers. Yes, there is a lot going on, and yes, there's a lot more that needs to be done, and yes, there's a lot we can do. You can volunteer in a child care center, you can contact your legislator to support early childhood education, or you can participate in pre-K outreach efforts over the next few weeks to make sure every child who's eligible for pre-K enrolls. Making sure that our children are ready for school and ready for life is everyone's business. The stakes are just too high to do nothing. So now, looking ahead to the next step in a child's educational journey, I'm delighted to introduce Ms. Lauren Freeman, a teacher from Thomas Marsalis Elementary School, and she will share her perspectives on classroom education. Please welcome one of the true heroes of education.